A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a critical moment for Ukraine, President Volodymyr Zelenskyy is set to engage in discussions with U.S. President Donald Trump regarding a proposed peace plan aimed at ending the ongoing conflict with Russia. The talks come in the wake of renewed violence, with both nations exchanging deadly strikes overnight. The urgency of these discussions underscores the dire need for a resolution as both countries grapple with escalating tensions and humanitarian crises. On Tuesday, November 25, 2025, Zelenskyy and Trump are expected to address what Zelenskyy has described as the most delicate points of a peace proposal that has sparked controversy among international leaders. The proposal, initially drafted by the United States and Russia, consists of 28 points that have been met with skepticism and opposition, particularly from Ukraine's European allies who have since put forward an amended version of the deal. The White House has indicated that while progress has been made in negotiations, there are still a few points of disagreement that need to be resolved. Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt emphasized the administration's commitment to seeing the deal finalized, stating, "The president wants to see this deal come together and to see this war end." Zelenskyy echoed this sentiment in a nightly video address, expressing determination to finalize the document while emphasizing the importance of dignity in the process. The backdrop to these talks is grim, as overnight attacks have resulted in casualties on both sides. Reports from Russia's Rostov region indicate that 3 individuals were killed and 10 others injured due to a Ukrainian strike. In response, the Russian Defense Ministry claimed to have intercepted 249 Ukrainian drones, highlighting the intensity of the ongoing conflict. Conversely, Russian drone strikes on Kyiv have resulted in at least 2 fatalities and multiple injuries, with damage reported to residential buildings. Mayor Vitaly Klitschko confirmed that attacks had targeted areas in the central Petrovsk district and the eastern Dniprovsky district, leading to evacuations and a heightened state of alert among residents. Additionally, Ukraine's energy ministry reported impacts on energy infrastructure, although specifics regarding the extent of the damage remain unclear. As the peace talks unfold, Trump has previously criticized Ukraine for not adequately expressing gratitude for U.S. military support, raising questions about the dynamics of the negotiations. However, he has also indicated that the process may be moving in a positive direction. Initially, he had given Ukraine a deadline to agree to the peace plan, but U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio later downplayed the urgency of that timeline, suggesting that negotiations could continue beyond the proposed deadline. Moscow has expressed opposition to the European version of the peace plan, which aims to halt fighting at current front lines while postponing discussions about territorial disputes. This proposed plan also includes a NATO-style U.S. security guarantee for Ukraine, a point of contention that could complicate negotiations. In Switzerland, Rubio denied that the original peace plan was solely crafted by Russia, despite its alignment with several long-standing Kremlin demands that have historically proven unacceptable to Kyiv. The White House has consistently maintained that the U.S. does not favor Russian interests in these discussions. In parallel to the U.S.-Ukraine talks, Ukraine's allies, referred to as the Coalition of the Willing, are convening a virtual meeting today, led by British Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer. Starmer emphasized the coalition's commitment to achieving a just and lasting peace, noting the conflict's direct impact on the UK and the broader international community. Additionally, the war in Ukraine has been a topic of discussion between Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping, with Xi urging all parties involved to reduce differences and expressing China's support for peace efforts. China, a steadfast ally of Russia, has maintained its position as a significant buyer of Russian oil, alongside India, complicating the geopolitical landscape surrounding the conflict. As the world watches these crucial talks unfold, the hope remains that a resolution can be reached that addresses the needs and concerns of all parties involved, ultimately leading to an end to the violence that has plagued Ukraine for far too long. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.